No. What up? Just waiting for people to come in. It's time to cook. Let me just text everyone. Yes, let's get the party rolling. Let's wait for more people to come in. Seven people watching. Good vibes. Good man. 7 people watching. Time to cook. I don't know whether you're talking about the video or your dinner. Shit. Yeah. That's the mic I always keep using, but I've got like a smaller mic that I attach here, which I borrowed somebody and he broke it. Salut. Hey, what's up? Salut, ça va? Très bien. Appreciate the mic comment. Here come the shine tips. Yes. You know what? I'm not even gonna complain. 14 people watching. I want 14 likes at least. Let's get rolling. Only 3 likes. I don't know, man. So yeah, I decided to do like stream. I'm trying to post more regularly now. Now I'm slowly trying to come back. You get what I'm saying? Because I can't leave this YouTube just like this. Anyway, how's everybody doing? How was your week? Why are Africans every day talking about Japanese women? I don't know. Setting a trend. Honestly, it's just something different, you know? I'm getting tired of the other women. Hit them likes. How many likes do we have right now? I don't know. I can't see. Let me know whether the connection is okay, because I'm using the school Wi-Fi. There's like a school behind me, and I kind of hacked into their Wi-Fi, and I'm using them, so I'm trying it out. Oh yeah, actually, yeah, Officer Pimp. I'm actually explaining things based on my experience in Durham. Any questions you have in Durham, just jot them down now, and I'll answer them. But at least, man, like I want the likes to go up in here. You get what I'm saying? So this video is gonna be about the difference I've noticed about, you know, like getting women in the West and the difference I've noticed in Asia. And like the difference can like be like put down into like two separate words. For West, let's say like Japan. Awkward, quiet, shy, mysterious. Boom, you get the chicks, right? In the West, you have to be whereas in the West you have to be toxic. You have to be toxic to get the women in the West. Counterintuitive. So yeah, that's pretty much like that. Pretty much sums up the video. Good man. Follow his lead and like this video. So okay. So let me just tell you. Should I start with like Asian chicks? Like let me know in the comments below, let me know. Asian chicks or like the Western chicks from what I have experienced. And like I literally went to different countries and every time the same thing worked. Yo, Tyson, what is my thinking? Elaborate. That's $1. Thanks for the dollar, for the pound. All right, so I've noticed that. Let's just start with like the West, right? I've noticed that the girls that like were like more into me, they liked it when I was like a toxic person, like a toxic cunt, right? Wow. He says women are women no matter where they're from. So would you say that women in Africa, right, like the same thing as women like in the West or in India? I don't think so. It's similar, but there's like certain priorities, right? Let me give you an example, bro. Like if you come to Africa and you weenie, she will shoot you down like a plane out of sky, bro. For example, in the West, if you're like a little pussy boy and really shy, right, it won't get you anywhere. But in Japan, it will get you somewhere. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know, man, whether you have traveled, like much, but it's more like there's a huge difference, right? For example, when I was in college, right? Like every time I wanted to like serenade and be all this cute and romantic, bro, like I was put like right in the friend zone, bro. I was put right in the friend zone, bro. Right? But one time, what I figured out is in the West, the women, black, it doesn't matter like whether Asian or white, blah blah. If she's in the West and she grew up in the West, right? They're like toxic men. They're like men that are like arrogant, cocky, right? For example, like my first year, I would get like mediocre girls, right? But in my senior year, right, when I would like start doing like my own house parties, right? That's the only way I would get them, right? Either in the club, I would throw my own house parties, right? Like Dan Bazarian, right? Because when you kind of like the host, right, you already kind of at like a certain like um popularity level kind of thing. And I've noticed that like they like in the West, whatever is trending, whatever's popular, that's what they like, you know? And a lot of times it's like douchey guys, like I personally, I'm a nice person, right? Yeah, toxic, right? For example, what I would do, right? And I would figure out like I would invite like 90%, 80% girls, right? And then only like maybe like 10 of my homeboys. So we like 50 people or 40 people in my house, right? And it's like 10 of my closest friends, right? And even the girls that were never really into me would see that like I'll be the host, everybody want my attention, right? Like, and I would have female friends as well, right? Really, really like hot ones, right? And they would see that I'll be the host, right? And at the end of the party, right? Peter, yeah. And at the end of the party, right? When the party's all set and done, right? When everybody's supposed to go home, the ones that are left are the ones that are basically saying, "Oh, choose." Do you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, like I would always choose like, you know, the ones that are like in a cheerleader, society and stuff. Like, like the girls that I would like think would give me like props as opposed to liking the girls that I actually like, which was stupid. Here's a comment saying that Yeah, you're right. Some girls like nerdy guys, and even in the West. Yeah, but the nerdy, like, let's say you have like a group of girls, right? Whatever their social programming is, if she likes like books and if she likes like reading like history and stuff, if her friends think that you cool, you'll get them, right? If their friends think that like badminton or sports guys are cool, then like you're more likely to get those girls, right? But doesn't matter. I'm talking about Japan now, right? In Japan, I noticed that like that, arrogant, toxic masculinity and stuff, it doesn't really work at all. At all, bro. So in Japan, right? Like usually when I like enter a place or if I talk to someone, they would just like shy away and be like, don't talk to me. I'm thinking like, holy shit, like what is going on? Right? So I would like study like some of my boys that we actually usually doing really good, right? Or like some of those like shy Japanese guys and stuff, right? One thing I've noticed is like they're super reserved. Like so like reserved to an extent that it makes the like really shy Japanese girl actually feel comfortable. I'm thinking like, holy shit. Yeah, bro. Being direct, especially if she's sober, especially if she's new, especially if she's like uncomfortable, it just came. You know what I mean? Like, no, no, bro. Like, just like I say, like, there's like a transition period, you know, like where people start loosening up, where people start like getting chill, where people start like relaxing kind of thing, and becoming more open to meeting other people. You have to kind of time it right. You get what I'm saying? Whereas like in the West, you there's also like you have to time it right, but it's like especially in college, people kind of know who you are, kind of thing, and based on like who you are, like your status and stuff, like that's like what's mostly based on, right? In college, like at first, I never really had like high status, so like I had to work for it, right? But that's why I would kind of like throw my own parties to level that thing up, right? And also when I started boxing and like becoming like a champion and like getting like winning like representing the university like for boxing, right? That's when kind of like it became a lot easier for me. I don't know, like gold diggers, like gold diggers, like okay, what I know from what I've seen is there's gold diggers everywhere, right? But there's like gold diggers everywhere where you go, right? But not everybody is a gold digger, if you get what I mean. For example, like there's like girls that look like for one night stands. So that money doesn't really matter. A lot of times, like it's height, how cool you're dressed. In Japan, if you can dance, like stuff like that, what race you are, you know. One thing I've noticed is like in Japan, especially, money doesn't really matter as much, especially because they tend to be working. They'll be the ones buying you the drinks. Do you know what I mean? If you're that type, they'll be the ones buying you the drink. If you're like a foreigner, like if you're white, or if you like cool dress, or if you can dance, right? And they're like all tipsy and loosening up and shit, right? Money doesn't really matter because a lot of times, they say, oh, I can't do this and that, and in the end you end up leaving with them. There's one here. I'm going to start Durham soon. How was your experience getting girls getting shine? By the way, I was start leveling up and starting to get an increased female attention, bro. Like the number one tip I would give anybody starting college is build like a social circle. Don't hang out with the weenies, bro. Hang out with like the popular kids, right? Even if they're dicks, bro, like do that, bro. Cause the fact that you're part of that group, right, will get you some. Because me, for example, I didn't do that. Like I tried to like put my head down and study and stuff, right? um Missing out on like social life. I'll be like partying by myself, right? Or like have like a few friends in there and that. But then I realized there's like groups that are like on different levels. There's the nerdy group, there's the sport guys, there's the black guys, and I should have joined the black guys, you know, which I didn't do. It's all about social status and stuff. Money doesn't really matter. I went to Durham University, Hogwarts, aka Hogwarts. You know what I found? They like money only when they really want a relationship and get married to. That's when everybody actually likes money, right? Because if you don't have money, the thing is in Japan, they tend to like if they date and they marry and they get kids, they tend to quit their career and just rely on the guy. So then money's important, right? For example, I had like this African American friend. He's like dating this chick for like married and stuff for 14 years. Everything went really well. The minute he got arrested and lost his job because of like drinking and driving, she started seeing someone else. Another African American guy, the barber that would like barber her husband's hair. Like I think I've seen that pattern everywhere. Money only matters if you like really want a family or considering having a family. But if you like a one-off thing kind of thing, other things matter, right? How white you are, how tall you are, how good you dress, how good you dance. Like this video, by the way, because I get gassed when I see likes, like 10 likes. It's good. Whenever Japan opens, bro, I'll show you. Like one time, right? One time I went in Japan, like I went to some place, right? What was the place? Soul to Soul, yeah. Me and my friend, right? And there was this girl coming in with her like employee, like female boss, bro, right? And obviously like I was new and I was not sure whether I could do it and stuff. Like I was like, because I was just figuring like out Japan myself, right? And she came in, and then my friend tried to be like get with like the girl, and she says, "No, my boss is here, my boss is here." And I was like, "Who's your boss?" I was like this late 20s, like old, like Japanese lady, like she was like cute, young, and stuff, like, and she was really professional, right? Started chatting and stuff, and she was the one buying us drinks, bro. She was the one buying us drinks and like all being like loose and stuff. Whereas her employee was like didn't want to be judged by her, but because she had like that, like wealth, she didn't mind spending it on us. Like it doesn't really matter, right? But she kept up that facade about like, oh, I'm her boss, I can't do this and stuff. And meanwhile, right, when my friend drove the other one home and I took her to my hostel. It was so awkward, right? I took her to my hostel. Everybody's like, what are you doing? Like in a bed bunker. you know? The highest concentration is in the West. I've noticed black girls. To them, right? High testosterone and money. Actually, money matters. Black girls is like whether it's Africa or like in the West, money matters. But money matters everywhere. Just up to you and like 5 a.m. Where you from, homie? Chris? Hey, it's so funny that the guy says my thinking is wrong. Now he's asking me for meals, huh? You're asking me for meals, bro. Try Tinder. How did I meet mine? Oh, I met mine in a hotel. Like if you want to go to like expensive hotels, like if you can afford expensive hotels, right? You meet them there. So what I was okay, so like my first day in the island of Okinawa, right? I actually booked a hotel because I didn't know anywhere. I was really nervous and stuff because I don't know, and I booked the hotel and just like for one day, just to get settled and stuff, right? And the woman that was like, I think she was like talking to the like receptionist, and she offered me chocolate out of the blue. I don't know. I think it was like February Valentine's Day, and she offered me chocolate. Japanese woman, right? And I thought that was like nice and stuff. So I got settled in and stuff. And I would always like extend my stay at the hotel. And she broke the ice with me, keep in mind, right? So like I was new, so I didn't know much, right? And then I would always see her like eat dinner at like the canteen by herself. And then one time she asked me to join her. And I joined and we talked, blah blah. And in the end, when the bill came, she picked up the bill, right? Like a fancy place, bro. I would always eat like outside. I would always eat like those like takeaway cheap restaurants, like cheap like takeaway stuff, right? And then for the first time she picked up the bill and I was like, wow, she's really nice and she stays in my hotel and stuff. So we get to know each other, like like she asked for my Facebook and stuff. I'll get her Facebook and we chat. And it became like a regular thing. She would like try and teach me Japanese because she couldn't speak English, right? And then this one time she told me about her husband, like her ex-husband. He was Nigerian and he mistreated her and abused her and stuff, right? And apparently she still missed him. Oh wait, let me just get some water. I want to get some water because my throat is really dry. Just hang on with me. Meanwhile, like the video so I can continue my story. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Um, Let me see. Yeah, man. So anyway, yeah. So she picked up the bill and stuff. And then one time she told me about her husband. You know how he left her after 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 marrying and getting a kid and stuff and getting his like, black people are really bad. There's no wonder we have like really bad reputation everywhere we go, bro. Anyway, moving on. So after like impregnating her, getting all the papers done and stuff, he left her. And she started being really emotional and stuff. And I was like, yeah, whatever. And then after finishing eating, I went back into my room and then she started Facebooking me. And she started Facebooking me. And I was like, don't put that on Facebook. Come, like, my room is this number. Come and we talk, right? And we talk. Like, she comes in all crying and stuff. And I was like, really, like, I hate seeing people cry. Like, especially women. Like, it gives me so much distress. So, like, I was already, like, in a bad mood. But she was sitting in her bed. I was sitting in her bed. And then, yeah, one thing then led to another. I don't want to give too much details because like YouTube and stuff like, but one thing led to another, and yeah, and that was it. And then from that moment on, I was her new boyfriend. Like it was really weird. Like she got attached. I don't know. She got attached just like this, right? Like the next day, right? Like after I came back from my day trip, right? I hear like a knocking on my door, like, right? It was the MILF, right? Like obviously, like I wanted to leave the hotel, but she says like she didn't want me to leave, so she would pay my bills for me, like my hotel stay. So like I stayed, right? And then like I open the door and I see her in her like dress, I guess. And then she sits on my bed and I see she was not wearing any undies. And I was like, this woman, like she's like not a MILF, she's a nymphomaniac. And then I had to leave it, man, like because she turned out to be crazy. I know. Good to have you on, bro. Yeah. That is one thing I can tell you, bro. Like I could um but the thing is you don't have anything to worry because the ones that like black guys, they don't even look at white guys. Do you understand what I mean? So it's like it's no real competition. Like, but white guys get like 80%. But a lot of times they're like so awkward and so shy, like they don't even like get to talk to the girl. So that's why you come into play. Like you like me, the way I break the ice is through dancing, right? Like I don't know how to like talk to them without scaring them. So I just like dance and stuff, and they'd be like, "Oh, yeah, bye, oh," you know. And that's what starts. All right, let me answer your question because you super chat, bro. Like job in terms of job and like college, don't rely on your Durham degree because it doesn't mean shit if you don't have experience. So while you're at Durham trying to get like experience, like doing like not only apprenticeships but like get a job, because like in the end of the day if you don't have experience, right, um you won't get accepted anywhere, bro. Honestly, if I could go back in time, I would just do the 1 year and then just drop out and like fucking start YouTube and travel. But yeah, no, I realized that in the end, if you graduate and just end up with Durham degree, it won't mean shit. You need to have something else to show that you can do something, you know? Yeah, I plan to go to Japan when it opens up. I don't even plan to go to UK. I don't even want to go back to the West. I'm like really tired of the West. If I'm gonna be honest, like West is not that great. Like, I mean, it's great, but like, if you see other things and you know what you like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, that's bad. You see other things and you know what you like, you know what I mean? But yeah, nah. The moral of the story is just be like toxic with white. They like it, like in the West, they like it if you don't care about them, and especially black girls, right? Black girls, right? I've noticed that like if you playful and goofy with black girls, bro, the respect goes out of the window. Whereas if you like goofy and playful with Japanese girls, bro, it'll help you a lot. See what I mean? Like the difference is huge. Oh well, doesn't seem to be too many people on today. So I'll make it like a quick live stream. If you've got any questions, like put them now before I go off. Who here doesn't does any one of you guys watching know Gonzalo Leary? Gonzalo Leary or Coach Red Pill? Yeah, but it's different in college though. In college, it's a bit different because um in college it's a bit different because in college it's all about like your friendship circle, like who's popular and shit. I wasn't really popular like like the first 2 years. It's who you know, like if you hang out with the cool kids, you will always get pussy, bro. Always. And that's a mistake I made, bro. Like, and one thing I wish I started, because I'm a really good boxer, right? I wish I started a boxing society where I had like some, because there was one guy, like there's different colleges in Durham, right? There's one guy who started a boxing society. He got all the pussy, bro. And meanwhile, I was a better boxer, so I wanted to start a boxing society in my college, but I never did. In the end, I kind of like got through it. Yeah, man, rest in peace, man. Like, it's a shame what happened to him, bro. Big time shame. Big time shame. I just wanted to mention it in my chat, bro. Big time shame what they did to him, man. Rest in peace, bro. Yeah, Osaka is the place, bro. Osaka is where black guys do really, really well. Osaka, because they like the hip hop culture over there. In Tokyo, Korean guys, right? If you look, like there's like only Korean clubs or only like black clubs or like the electric clubs. White guys do really well. Tokyo do really well. Osaka, they do really well, but there's like mostly black clubs in Osaka where it's like really ghetto, bro. Like I wouldn't do well because like I'm not that ghetto, bro. Like really, like you have to have like a gun and shit. Like you know what I mean? Like one time I went to this club, bro, and this dude pulled out a gun, bro, just to flex. My God, like I left, bro. Like what people do, like people go to such an extent to get women, right? Yeah, black girls, it doesn't really work. And white girls, it doesn't really work either. And you know, they might laugh, they might like you, but in the end of the day, like respect, you know, like that's what I've noticed. So yeah, I wouldn't go there. Just be like a fuck boy and fuck them over. No, I'll look it up after the stream. I'm gonna go, man. I'm really hungry. Yeah, you have to be balanced, but like it depends, bro. Like honestly, if you can cut out the goofiness completely, man, it will get you a lot further. Because one time, right? Like nah, bro, like being black, people have like a certain image of you, right? And they attribute like that image onto you. Whatever they like about black guys, they attribute that to you, right? So if you act out of that character, what they think you are, you risk losing them, especially by being goofy, man. I had this one girl, right? She really liked me, bro, and I didn't like her that much. So I kind of like didn't give a fuck, and I was super playful and super goofy. I was like, I almost like going on her nerves, right, bro? From that moment on, she would like every time I say something, she would like undermine everything I say, bro, and she would like make quirky like disses and like you know what I mean, like undermining me at every level, even though like I really didn't like her. But because she could treat me that way and I didn't know how to handle it, she would like give me attitude and stuff. Everybody else saw it, and that kind of like affected how everybody else treated me. Like goofiness only works with like really like Japanese girls. That's what I've noticed. Like because they're scared of you initially, so like it kind of disarms them, you know. Especially when you speak Japanese. That's the only time where I would think. But black girls, no, no. Some white girls, some yeah, I don't know, but like trust me, bro. Like that's my experience, right? Yeah, I don't like ghettoish places either, bro. But fucking, there's one like there's different places where you can go where it's like where it's common for black people to go, and there's like nerd black people and stuff, right? You can go there, right? But if you go to ghetto places, your chances are higher because you know, like they say, hip hop. Oh, you gangster, you know. Day game for me, I actually worked pretty well, but it's like, um, my old videos, I did one video, like I probably will do a video on it. Like day game works really, really well, but like it's not like day game you going on looking for them. It's like coincidence, right? I one time had like a Japanese girl do day game on me, and you know, like she would ask for direction, and I give her the direction, and after I give her the direction, she would just sit down and like next to me and start conversation. Where are you from? And this and that, you know, and you know, would hang out at the park. But meanwhile, she was trying to get me to go to like a place. I thought it was her place, right? But she was trying to get me to go to church, and I went to her like Buddha temple. I was so weirded and creeped out, bro. I was like, "You creepy girl, bro. Let me go," and I left. I actually had some footage on that, I had my camera with me, but like, it was too like weird for me to post, man. Like, but in the sense that like one time where I went out with my friend to like go in Osaka, and we went like to like a cafe, and we had like those two Japanese girls sitting next to me, and they had like this really weird dish where it's like ice cream with beans on it, and I was like, this is so weird. And then she said, do you want to try some? And then I tried a little bit with the chopstick and stuff, and it was okay, but not that okay. And then like we started getting talking. I was like, hey, come join our table, and join our table, and we all like had a chat, and then we went to the park together, and like it was pretty cool, you know? It was pretty sound, like, but these were not the girls that was after, you know, like I don't like the cute, shy, the cute, timid ones. I like the, you know what I mean? I like the bad ones, the naughty ones, the ones that like she can shake her butt, she can like twerk and stuff like that. Those ones, who've like black attributes, Any girls that I met outside the club, like, and even if it was really successful, I never like, even if they wanted to, I would never really go home with them, like, because they look like children to me, bro. I've got this thing where if you look so innocent, I just think you're a kid. One sec, let me charge my laptop because it's running low. Like, I had this one video where I kind of told you about like how I met this one chick, the two chicks in the club, and they both went to my place, and one tried like the cutish one tried to like um get with me while the other one was in the shower, and I just couldn't do it, man. I just don't know, man. I felt like it would be inappropriate. I didn't know, man. Like, she looked too like cute. I did it one time, right, and I never did it again. Cool. No, Yakuza people, they're actually pretty cool. They're like black guys, man. They're really sound. Wait, hold up. My laptop is about to go off, so I'm gonna charge it real quick. So when it comes to Yakuza, bro, I only got into one altercation one time, but which was like, one sec. Actually, I saw one Yakuza altercation in Tokyo. So yeah, one Yakuza guy was like, I don't know, man. I think he was drunk, but he was like celebrating something. I don't know what. Let me just remember. And then one white guy was there too. And then the Yakuza guy got up and says, do you want to fuck with me? And it looked like they were joking, but the Yakuza guy was pretty serious, bro. So it's like the white guy backed off a little bit, and then but like the Yakuza guy was like, um, he was pretty serious. I can't remember the incident, but it was like pretty serious. I don't know whether he pulled out a knife or something like that, but it went from joking to serious, like this. And I was like, what is going on, bro? Like, but I didn't get involved. But Yakuza don't usually fuck with black guys, like we all cool, bro. The only time they fucked with me is when I went to this like red light district, and I started pulling out my camera and filming all the hookers, right? I think I posted a video like last year or so about it. Um, and then they like said, don't film. And I was like, okay. But I kept filming, right? So they started following us, right? And people started reporting us, right? And then they say, yeah, that's it. So they kind of like surrounded us, And they be like, hey, chill out, boys. We're here. We're leaving anyway. Um, that was like the only time. Um, I hear like Latino guys do really well, like especially if you look white, like if you look like light skin, if you know what I mean, like. But I had this one Latino guy. He was too like, again, too forwardy, too pushy. You know, like I had this one Latino friend. He was too pushy. He would never get anything, and then he would blame it on the girls. Meanwhile, he wasn't really reading situation. You know, if you're too forwardy and too pushy, like especially in the beginning, you won't get anywhere. He says, "Where do you have Japanese girls twerk, bro?" I'm telling you, bro. Bro, you got to go to some places. And oh, there's another thing, bro. In Tokyo, I want to warn everybody. By the way, when you get to Tokyo, there'll be like girls, especially in the like black areas, in the Latino areas. There'll be girls like in the outskirts. I forgot the place name. I wrote in my book. It's in Ryumbiki or something like that. There'll be like girls approaching you at night. If you're outside and girls approaching you, don't fall for it because it's a scam. What they want to do is they want to take you to different bars and make you spend a lot of money, pressure you into spending a lot of money. They'll be like, "Oh, you're so strong, white guy, very very rich, plenty money." You know, so they kind of like stroke your ego and shit, right? Meanwhile, they have like a connect with the bar owner. They say, "We'll give you 50% of whatever the guys spend that you bring in." Best of, if they approach you and you want to know, you want to find out they're not like those scam girls, just say, "Oh, I've got a hotel booked here, like unlimited drinks. Come and let's drink over there." You get what I mean? And that is how I was saved by a bar owner, because the bar owner that these girls took me to, really hot, really beautiful, right? He was black too, and he was Ghanaian. And after he asked me, "Where are you from?" I said, "I'm from Ghana." He said, like, "Bro, these girls, where do you meet them?" He said, I said, "I met them. They approached me out right outside. I'm a pimp. I'm a motherfucking pimp." That's what I'm told him, bro. And he said, "No, you're not. These girls are like scammers. They will try and take you to different bars. Meanwhile, these girls, I haven't got any connect with them. Their connect might be a different bar. So if they ask you to go to a different bar, just tell them, let's go to my hotel." Bro, you guys got to like this video for this awesome tip, because I'm saving you money, bro. I had friends, like American friends that I was with, and after the bar owner told me, I tried to tell my friends, but they never listened. They were so brainwashed, and they were like entangled by the grip of the Japanese women, you know. But me, I just left. I just left them there, and then later I met them, and they said they spent a lot of money on these women. We stupid, bro. No, I don't. It's not like aggressive women per se, but I like the ones that are a little bit like they don't look decent. They look like you can't make them a wifey. You know what I mean? Those kind of women I like. I don't know why, but I'm getting over it because I'm getting older now. So I'm thinking of like settling down. So I don't know, man. But I like the naughty ones, the ones that don't look decent, short skirts. I'm just trying. You know what I mean? Because whenever I see those, yeah, cute, oh, yeah, me kudasai, I feel like I'm raping someone, like, do you know what I mean? Like, with those cute girls, right? You have to be like, at some point when it's like, when you have them, right? You have to be super dominant. And it makes me feel really uncomfortable, like with them, because like they be like all this fragile and stuff. Like, I don't know, man. It's not my thing. Um, I won't marry in Africa here. I want my kids to look like me. Obviously, I won't marry like, like court marry, but like, like if I'm gonna settle down. Because honestly, like I really like black girls. Japanese girls, it was like a phase I had, like a phase just to figure out, because I thought they were untouchable at first, They make you think that they're untouchable. So like I was like, let me see whether you're untouchable. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was really, really good at day game in the West. I probably like people would call me master. My friends, like I was really, really good. The only problem I had is if I didn't get late in the same day, um like I was really bad at texting. So I was very bad, still am very bad at texting. So like that was like my but I'm over it. I don't do that stuff anymore. Like, at some point you grow over it, like you just because like there's reputational damage you get and stuff. Like if the girl knows somebody, like you know what I mean? But I was really good. Like out of maybe 10, I would maybe get like 8. I've been to Cope and I've been to Kyoto. Kyoto is like a touristy place. Yeah. The thing is, after a while, like once you do everything in Japan, after a while, you just feel like a citizen. You feel like you get bored, in Japan. Japan is good to travel, but it's not good to live in. I don't know what is it. Do you think nerdy Japanese girls are more loyal than Japanese girls who go to the club? Um, Japanese girls who go to the club definitely not loyal, no matter who you think they are, bro. But nerdy girls, I never really got involved with nerdy girls. Like, and honestly, I couldn't comment on that. Like, but they seem a bit more reliable, Like girls that go for foreigners in general, I don't trust them. I don't trust them at all. Because there is always a next foreigner that is better, taller, whiter, more man. You know what I mean? Like, or blacker, Like, honestly, like, I have traveled and I've seen certain things, bro. Like, I don't trust anybody. Oh, yeah, I met one nerdy girl. She was married to Caribbean guy, like Puerto Rican guy. She seemed decent. You know, one thing I've noticed is they go through phases, There's like slutty phases, there's like exploring phases, and there's the settle down phases. You want to find the ones that are in the settle down phases, right? Then you find the loyal ones. Like it could be like one time she'd be like really loose, right? And then when she gets older, she'll find like a phase where she kind of like settle down more. Not all. Some are just there for birthdays. Some are there for like, but most of them, I don't know, man. Like from what I've seen, man. One time I pulled one chick and she said to me, like it was like on a weekday where it's not many foreigners and stuff. And she said to me, "Oh, I never expected a black guy to be here today." And I was like, wow. What that tells me is like, you know, she couldn't help herself. Tell me more. I would like to know more about that. You said you're done with white girls. Why? What's going on? Damn, only 3 people watching. Is Wednesday a bad time to live stream? Maybe weekends would be better, right? I don't know, man. Like, you better off marrying somebody from your own race, man. If I'm gonna be real, it lasts longer and it's more like, But I've got so much footage that I've never really posted. I should have posted it in a year, so I'll think about it. Anyway, boys, thanks for coming on. Like this video. I'm gonna go cook my dinner. I'm really hungry. I'll probably try and do another live stream on Sunday, or I'll probably post a video. Um. Anyway, catch ya. Everybody, Chelsea, watching Chelsea. All right. Okay. Anyway, see you guys.